Hello, it's my role again, and remember, here we bring you behind the scenes of the ministries, agencies, and departments of government working tirelessly to ensure that you and I get the dividend of the Soludo administration. My name is Oluchi Kalo Emeka, and today's edition is something you don't want to miss if you're a businessman or businesswoman, or you're planning to dive into the Anambra market. Well, on the Soludo administration is structured under 5 pillars, and on top of that pillar is the economic transformation and industrialization, which is the pillar that has the mantra in placing Anambra State in the forefront of economic transformation and industrial revolution in the global map. Well, today we're visiting an agency that is playing a huge role in that pillar, talking about businesses and funding. We are right here in the premises of the Anambra State Small Business Agency, the business that has the mantra of ensuring that Anambra State micro, medium, and small businesses are well funded. We're going to be having a chat with the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Sir Clement Chukwuka. He's going to take us round the agency, their role, their achievements, their challenges, and even we get to talk about how we can help make that mandate possible. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a break, and then we will be with the CEO of ASBA. We'll be back. All right, you're welcome back. This is still my role on Anambra Broadcasting Service Television. Anambra State is quite popular as the home of business because some of the major markets and top businessmen in Africa are all part of the Anambra State's big story. But when you talk about business, you talk about funding, because funding is quite important but can be underestimated. We're right here in the heart of the agency that is saddled with the responsibility of funding small businesses in the state. And this is the office of the MD CEO. So we are going to have a chat, like I promised, find out the role of the agency, find out the challenges, find out so far the achievements, and also get to find out how we can help make the job easier for the management and staff. So right before me is the MD CEO of the Anambra State Small Business Agency. Chief, I can call him Chief, I can call him Sir, but he's quite a very simple man. So he said I should just call him Clement Chukwuka. So Sir, thank you for allowing us to do this.
Thank you very much for coming. It's a pleasure.
So let's talk about the mandate of ASBA. Some people don't really know the role ASBA plays. Yes, I remember once when Mr. Governor did graduate the Koda Anambra youth. As soon as some people saw you there, someone said, since ASBA MD is here, that means funding is coming. People see the agency as synonymous with fund. So I would like to know what is the spelled out mandate of ASBA.
Thank you very much. They are very correct. 100% correct.
Okay.
Simply put, Anambra State Small Business Agency is a financial development agency that has been established to fund members of micro, small, and medium enterprises at a relatively cheaper rate, more than the conventional commercial banks. 2, this agency is also involved in capacity building, because I can't delve into anatomy you know nothing about it. And so when people come in here, we prepare them. Of course, they want you to scale people. Once they are graduated, the state government gives them the seed money to buy the equipment, and then you bring them to go into the work. Of course, you always see Mr. Governor and the podium say, this is the managing director of ASBA. If you have need for fund, go to them. They will give you this fund. Even the youth of Anambra State, the entire youth. So our duty is to help them, incubate them, help them fund them right. And aside, when I'm talking about micro, small, and medium, to the layman, it is people that are doing business from 1 naira to 500 million. Now it has gone up to 1 billion. So you can see that in Anambra State, you can imagine the percentage that this agency is catering for. And so we interfacing with them, we are interfacing with the bank. Our agency is also responsible for as an intermediary between members of micro, small and medium enterprises in one side and the state government, because we are the son of this Anambra State. For instance, I tell you a lot of things are happening for them. When people are coming to borrow, the class of funds we give graduated into two brackets. One for the SME, one for the micro. Under micro, we call them the big league. Just like in the football club, we have the super egos and then the junior ego. So the super ego are the people we fund up to 50 million and above. So we fund them. Now you can imagine that the exchange rate is going up, cost of fund is going up, so we are moving with time. And so most of them that are graduated from micro that we fund up to 5 million, 10 million, some of them have properties. We encourage them. For an average Anambra, we are teaching them the right thing to move into a bigger funding scheme and what protect those funds from the lenders. We made them to understand that the lenders are not Father Christmas. Nobody gives you money because they like your face, but they are looking for an enabling environment. What are those environments? Your business is fine. I told them there's no point engaging in businesses where the majority of your input is import dependent. Because if you are buying foreign exchange today, the dollar could be 1,600, tomorrow it could be 1,900. And that escalates the costs. Why don't you do a paradigm shift and focus on those businesses that are in Anambra? You know, our governor likes made in Anambra. He told me their shoe must be boldly rated made in Anambra. I told them. So, if you enter into the agricultural value chain, you go wrong. All the things, even if you are not a farmer, you are processing, you are selling, everything revolves around within there. So, and then those people, for you to borrow bigger money, you need a collateral. And so we begin to direct them that, look, this is your property, this is your land that you are developing, you have to go and register it and have CFO. Now, the Commissioner for Land has made it very clear that you can, the land process has been digitalized and so simple. So we push them. All this is also adds a lot of IGR from our end. And when we give these people and do deed of legal mortgage, a lot of incomes are coming. That's IGR. That the lands and the land revenue are taken from us. These are important. These are a lot. So we do all those things. We try to help people, because if we are funding up to 50 million, 75 million, and somebody needs up to 200, 500, 8 million, what do? We use our network. We rejig them, package them, and move them to BOR. We have done a lot of that. We've been able to help with the Anambra 2, 3, 4, 10 people that have been able to raise up to 500 million, 800 million from BOR. All these things are made because our duty is to help the Anambra to grow their wealth. And as they're growing their wealth, they're employing more hands, contributing to the development of the GDP, and it becomes a win-win. So these are kind of the things we are doing. ASBA centers on funding. There are people, we've been able to bring parties together, do what we kind of bring parties together to help them through expansion of their business profile. So all the things we do here is, aside from funding, we help in creating environment suitable for lenders to part with their money to them.
All right, thank you so much. Having listed that achievement, we're going to take a short break to go to the field and actually see some of these things you spoke about. See Mr. Governor called the Digital Shoe Factory and see some of the other achievements of ASBA. We're going to take this short break. We'll be back.
It's what we'll come to inspect to be sure that it's working optimally. And from what I can see, and you can also see with me, they're at work. And literally, not yet at full capacity, I must say. But I understand there are still other places where you have displays of much larger number, and corporates patronizing them, shoemakers coming here for finishing of their various shoes and in progress production, and that's the whole idea. You understand the critical challenge here is power, and that we're going to look into and see how we can unlock that critical opportunity, because this place can have the capacity of producing how many thousands?
It's 960,000.
960,000 shoes per month. Yeah, so that's really awesome. Almost 1 billion shoes a month. And with this, I'm not quite sure how many shoes we buy in the country every month. And then basically sending the message you don't need to go anywhere else to buy your shoes. Nobody pays here. So I invite everyone, those here, those out, that the quality of shoes we have seen compared to anyone that you can buy from Italy. The only thing I'm encouraging them to do is to also put the label, proudly made, proudly Anambra. You know? Yeah, we are Anambra, and we go for nothing but the super best.
All right, you're welcome back. Every business needs funding, and we've been discussing about funding businesses, small and medium scale. Okay, from micro, small and medium scale businesses in Anambra State. We're right here with the MD CEO of the Anambra State Small Business Agency, Chief Clement Chukwuka, and he's been actually briefing us on the achievements, role, mandate, everything about ASBA. It's been quite a ride. So now I would like us to look into challenges for an agency that has achieved so much, especially under this current administration. I'll say under this current administration, it'll be roughly like 2 years plus or 3 years. So, but you've been able to achieve so much. Has there been challenges, or it has been a smooth ride all the way?
Thank you very much. One of the greatest challenge we will have is all about funding. Just like Oliver Twist. The Oliver Twist will always say once or not. If you look at the capacity of Anambra State, you can see that even if you have 10 billion, the state it will sink in. And so what do we do? Lending is not a business of everybody. It's not grant. That's what I keep telling people. That's a distinction between grant and lending. And then if you must lend to everybody that comes across your way, you're going to run into a problem. So that's why we're highly professional about this job. Like Mr. Governor has mandated, it's purely, Mr. Governor is not telling us you must give that person loan. No. It's purely on qualification, on merit. And that's how he recruits. And that's why, at this point in time, we are lending. We have fun, we are lending. And we are getting more fun, we are lending. But what I'm trying to say is, there are people that will qualify if we can up our upper limit to say 150 million. I see business, are you getting my point? Yes. So if you up it to that level, 200 million, people that we have helped to access such funds from bigger development financial institutions. Actually, our law empowers us to leverage our strength, link up with other developing financial institutions in Nigeria, like BOI, whatever, ASBA, etc., etc. And so that's why the board will put a cap because of that limitation. The fund is not inaccessible. And so we put a cap. As the fund grows, we increase the upper cap. That's our way of circumventing that and making sure that it gets to as many people as possible. After all, as an agency, financial agency, we can move those people that we cannot fund that are overqualified that need higher. Help them to accept that fund. That's the beauty of what we're doing here. And so that's a major one. And another fact again is the fact that most of our people must be able to accept a new dawn. A new dawn is you do business the right way. Document it. Most of our businessmen don't document. What do? They will have a corporate account they are using. They will have this account where they are putting the money in. They sell goods worth 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. They use cash. Not knowing that this money must enter into your account. Even if you receive it into your account right now, use it immediately so that you will see the history of your account. Because the account is different from you. The account speaks from the turnover. So that's part of our crusade. We're telling them to move in. They don't pay anybody cash. It's a cashless environment. When people pay you cash, they use a POS, transfer it there, use something, transfer it there. So that when we see it, we are asking for this, and there are a lot of assessment platform we use. So that's also part of the reorientating them to enter every transactions in their books of account, to enter the era of using qualified accountants to do their business, etc., etc. But the crusade is getting ground. But today is a challenge. In fact, there was a time the UNDP came up here with a grant. That grant has to favor people that pay their staff through the banking system. A lot of people did not benefit. In fact, if you go to the hotels, because it's a cash cow, they get cash every time. Some of them will pay 2 cash end of month. And we kept telling them, see what you have lost. Schools. So telling Anambra State to enter into a core banking environment is also a challenge. Because some of them believe that if I put everything I have into this thing, the government will kill me with taxation. They don't know it's not true. You may have 2, 3, 4 accounts, open them in different company names, and have a specific limit of turnover here, where you can run. So these are part of the things that, but it's improving. It's improving for us. The challenges are not insurmountable.
Yeah, the first challenge you spoke about is funding.
Yes.
So I know Mr. Governor runs the PPCP partnership channel of public, private, and community partnership. So I'd like to know, is ASBA open to investors? Is ASBA open to partners? Or is just strictly the government thing?
When we talk about PPPC, there are certain areas it does not operate on. What do? We are a development financial agency. We bring funds and give to people that need it and the people. We link up people to where they will get big funds. So linking up people to where they will get bigger funds kind of gives us comfort in the issue of not having so much. You see how it goes? Because PPC can operate in school, can operate in road, can operate in so many other areas. Here is an agency of government. And this agency does not have avenue for third party to come and invest. So there's a close-up.
There's no opportunity for investment.
No. You're like telling, before that opportunity will come, the law of alcohol need to be changed. And then the house will pass it. And that takes a lot of crazy time.
Okay, so since there is no avenue for investors, how can Anambra make this mandate easier for ASBA? What can Anambra do to make the job easier, both businessmen in Anambra State, youths, even workers, like everybody who are part of the ASBA customer, who are affected by ASBA, how can they help?
Yes. It's all about being passionate. It's all about being very committed. Committed in the sense that I told you we've led over 12,000 people. When we give you, a lot of them pays at the right time. Some of them lag behind. Are you getting me? So if they should do what they're supposed to do, for example, I tell you, we have a product that will impart in the lives of civil servants that has never been done in the country before. That product is called ASBA Solution Civil Service Entrepreneurship Loan Scheme. Okay? Solution, ASBA Solution, Civil Servant Entrepreneurship Loan Scheme. Well, I can't find it. We're just waiting for this form from UI to go. We had sales a meeting with the head of service, etc., etc. The background is that we looked at an average civil servant that just retired. You see them having a lot of issues. They don't even understand that you must plan for your retirement. Some of them will wait till the retirement hit them. So what we are going to say, we're going to give you this fund in cooperative. You don't need any guarantor. But for you to qualify, you must have achieved a gratuity level. You must have reached that level of having a gratuity. Anytime you say, I don't want to work again. Now, so you form that in that your last salary slip will dictate how much we're going to give you. Maybe for 36 months. You are not using that money to marry, to rent house, to do all kind of things. You need to set up a micro business of your choice. That you'll be running. You'll be running as a baby. Running. So that by the time you are retired, you are working to your business. And that's why we say, okay, see what we wrote here, no matter how big your thing is, we can start small. So we'll help them start that business of their choice. For instance,
So that's for civil service, people who are still in service, not retired.
No, retired. Retired will come and collect loan under a different name, Igobike. We have Igobike.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and that's under a cooperative side. Different from this is a program we designed for civil servant only. But we'll be lending the cooperative time. But the idea of this one is to help this civil servant who have seen suffer after working for our dear state. So if somebody, for example, could have 2 piglet, female and male, and the thing is growing, 91 days, one can give him 10 or 15 piglets. Another 3 months, you can sell 50,000. That's a lot of money. Pigs are even, I've sold a pig 680,000. So you think out of the box and know what you go in and then move in that direction. So as you're moving out, see where you're going. Even our footballers, even different people, they have plan B. They're investing. Not when you earn this money, you eat all of them. No, that's what we do. And so these are the kind of things we do here, being creative to help people for a future living. To ASBA funds. It's a lot of people. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So, in order for us to end, it's been quite a ride into the ASBA story. What's the last word? Oh, first of all, what do you have? Let me say, if you have, if Mr. Governor says, what do you have to tell so far? What do you have to tell Mr. Governor, considering his role in ensuring that your role in ASBA is easier? And then what do you have to tell the Anambra before we wrap it up?
I'll tell you that ASBA is here for you. Since inception, we've been funding rights and making Anambra greater in line with Mr. Governor's mandate. We are saying that our door is open. Come to us. We'll fund you. We'll re-educate you in the best way to access funding. We've done it to a lot of people and we'll continue to do it. Sometimes our people, due to ignorance, will go to banking industry and they will structure a loan in such a way that this loan will continue to earn interest. Even when they have a current account that is running and they have bigger funds that are not paying interest. We have delved into this kind of thing and advised them to say, look, let's restructure this loan to an overdraft so that it will be cheaper for you. You have a free financial clinic in ASBA to help you do better. Mr. Governor wants Anambra State to be a better place for all of us. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Anambra State Small Business Agency. He has said it all: the role, the mandate, the challenges, the achievements. It's been quite a ride. He has even gone further to add extra, tell you that ASBA is a financial clinic. Come and tap into this glory. All right, thank you so much, sir, for having us. All right, so taking a break. Let's see outside. right, so today on the spotlight on my role on Anambra Broadcasting Service has been the Anambra State Small Business Agency. We had quite a chat with the MD CEO, High Chief Sir Clement Chokoka. He took us on a ride, told us about the role, the mandate, the challenges of the agency. So, do you know that Anambra State Small Business Agency has also been able to fund up to 12,000 entrepreneurs in the state with 1,146,000,000 naira fund seeds? Wow. So if you're in Anambra State, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you're a businessman or a civil servant, like we got to find out, or a retiree who wants to go into businesses, just know that we actually have a funding clinic right here in Anambra State, the Anambra State Small Business Agency. So that has been it on my role, where we spotlight ministries, agencies, and departments of the Anambra State government. What is your role? My name is Oluchi Kaluemeka. So till I come your way, same time, same station next week, bringing to you another ministry, agency, or maybe a department of the government. Sit down, think, and ask yourself, what is my role in this democratic state? I'll be back.